Forza Motorsports, depending on who you ask, have pretty much become the pinnacle of racing sims on consoles. And now Microsoft is expanding that brand into Forza Horizon, which is a hipper, pinker, more open-worldier type racing experience, which you've been playing.
Yeah.
What are your impressions?
First and foremost, I have to say I've always loved the Forza series. I mean, they are by far, in my opinion, the most complete racing packages on the market. And that is why it's pretty cool to see that Microsoft has clearly, I don't know, dictated maybe to turn 10. Yeah, you have to lend out your technology and everything and let these new guys build a completely new game on top of all the technology and physics and everything that you have just, perfectly defined. Playground games have, just taken everything that was Forza, tuned it a bit, like made it more arcadey, but also set it in an open world, which means, of course, that there's this whole Horizon Festival, and everyone who's participating is really cool.
More whoop whoop.
Yeah, more dubstep. We love the dubsteps. So you go to this festival, you get an armband that says, yeah, you're a noob, so you can only participate in these races. And afterwards, after winning races, you win cars, you win money, of course, and you win points. And points unlock higher and higher difficulties or more colorful arm braces that opens up for new races, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty standard fare in the way they build up the game, but it also just, it's been shown before that it's a formula that really works. So no surprises, but really, really solid.
So the actual racing,
yeah,
how is that? Especially compared to the old Forzas, I guess.
Again, I really loved the
Forza Motorsports.
Forza Motorsports, but also the way that Forza Motorsports kind of made the console public, think that they really loved simulation. I mean, Forza Motorsport was not 100% simulation, but it was pretty darn close. And to me, it was the perfect blend. This is much more arcadey, not the least because you're not only driving on tarmac now, but also
open, gravel and
also gravel and everything. And the game does a pretty good job of actually mixing the individual tracks into different types of gravel and tarmac and everything, and that makes for a whole new set of challenges in the way that you set up your car, even choose your car. It just works. There's challenges everywhere, and you never know what's awaiting. Also, it takes the kind of silly approach that previous Forza games did, where some of the challenges you'll have to race like planes and all sorts of strange, but really suiting.
Nice diversions.
Yeah, nice diversions that really suit the whole idea of the Horizon Festival.
As silly as that, maybe.
Yeah.
So, like on the technical side, I know this is, Forza Motorsports 4 was 60 frames per second. This isn't. This is just 30. So, if you're a sim crowd racer, this isn't the game for you, probably.
No, but then again,
or you should have tuned your expectations. At least.
Yeah. Playground games haven't tried to hide that this is more of an arcade racer than it is simulation. It's more of we just want you to sit down, find a car you like, and just race. The actual racing is Forza, and pretty much Forza can do nothing wrong when it comes to you sitting in the car and just trying to manage everything that goes on in the car when you're trying to race it at speeds like 200 kilometers an hour. Just the playground borrowing everything on the technical side, besides of course the frames per second, means that they have a really solid foundation and they haven't messed that up. I'm happy to say it's still a beautiful game when you sit in the car and just enjoy driving around. And that's also one of the things that the new game does really good. The game is based in, or the game world is based in Colorado, so it gives you the option to just find, like for instance in the old Mustang or something like that, enjoy the sound from the engine and just drive leisurely around and enjoy the environment and pick up challenges as you go, and that is one of the things that the previous games didn't do.
Yeah, because once you get that free driving experience, you can just sort of relax, kick back, and hit the road.
And it's a game that because of this you can enjoy at your own pace. It's not you have to sit down, you have to be first, you have to just maximize everything. It's a much more casual experience. And of course, if you want to, you can just ignore the whole Horizon Festival, so that's pretty cool.
So, in conclusion, really good racing game?
It's a really good racing game. Personally, I prefer the old Forza games because I'm more of a, optimize everything kind of guy. But it's a beautiful arcade race. It's really well put together. I mean, you will find no faults with this game, either in the sound department or in the graphics, of course. The graphics are, again, of the standard where you just know it's not possible to push the console much more than this. And it's got the whole package. Once again, it's got all cars, it's got some really cool tracks, it's got some beautiful just scenery and everything. So if you enjoy a really good racing game that isn't necessarily simulation, but is just there to have fun, there's definitely a game for you. The dubsteps, and you have to participate. You have to blah 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 blah. Let's do it again.
From You Love the Dubsteps.
Yeah, you love the dubsteps.
Ready?
Go.
We love the dubsteps. So every I can't say this.
Are you trying to do a dubstep remix?
Yeah. Wop 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 wop. Shut up, Nick. You're not even in the shoot.